Hi, I'm Corey Offman. I'm 19 years old, and I'm a student at Bright Start Academy in Newtonbrook in North York, Ontario. I'm actually from Thornhill, Ontario, and I enjoyed very well at a lot of things, and they've been very well enjoyed. I have a podcast for everyone, and and I know the summer has been going very well, and it's July 31st, and August is coming up, and I enjoyed a lot of things. So, and here's some questions, and I'll see if I can try and answer them, if I can. The first question says, you love music, but do you play any instruments? Well, I do love music, and I love listening to music, and find myself singing music. Do I play any instruments? Well, a few. I tried to play ukulele, and I tried to play a piano, but I did try to play glockenspiel, drums, and guitar, and banjo-tar or ganjo, which is a 6-string banjo, and I can do just about anything, even tambourine, or the cowbell. Can you ever have too much cowbell? Okay. I hope that answers the question. The next question says, you've been to a lot of shows. Do you have a favorite performance, and what do you like to do at performances? Well, I've been to a bunch of performances. Of course, I've been to a lot of shows. I've been to shows at Wonderland, at Canada's Wonderland, where the Peanuts gang performed, and since it replaced the Paramount Wonderland. And I've been to Sesame Street concerts and Wiggles concerts. Well, I think I'd have to say the Peanut shows at Wonderland and maybe the Wiggles concerts, which are fun. And what I like to do is I like to get close to characters and hug them, high five them, take pictures with them, and sometimes meet them. And whenever, one time at one of the Wiggles shows, I was in the front row, and whenever I'm at Wonderland, I'm always in the very front row. And I just like being very close, and I bet some of you kids who've heard of the shows like to get close to the characters too, if you've been to the shows. Okay, the next question says, who are you good friends with, and who is your favorite friend? Well, I'm good friends with people like Keisha Page and Roman Mancini, Christian Passalis, Matthew Maffei, Aaron Sajed, Ridley Nicor, and two of my old friends, Leo Moretti and Victoria Neary. And I think my favorite friend, probably the most favorite best friend I like of all time, is Victoria, because she has been my friend for many years. I believe it was around 4 years or 3 years. 3 or 4 years actually. But she's a great girl with brown curly hair, and she wears glasses that are transition lenses. And she has a sister named Gabriella, and I'm so glad I have a best friend with her. And she used to go to school with me at Bright Start, but now she goes to Madonna School of the Arts. You may not have heard of it, but she's still my friend. Well, I thought she wouldn't be, but she still is, my mom said to me. Okay, so if I have a favorite, I would say Victoria. The next question, what was it like doing a Bright Start Academy interview on Facebook? Well, it's great because Casey did the filming for us, and we did 2 of them. And when we did Which Friends Will You Miss in the Summer, I did mention Keisha and Ridley and Roman and Christian and Victoria, but I did mention Matthew and Aaron because even though they're not in my class, I can still see them even when I do announcements. But Ridley said he mentioned them because he was in their classes at times, and that's kind of fun. And I liked when we all did the goodbye, have a great summer with the whole group, and that was probably the best part of it, to make it an extra special one. Okay, next question. What's your favorite place to go to? Well, I've been to a lot of places. The Sony Center for the Performing Arts in downtown Toronto, Ontario, in King, and where I've been to the shows, like the Sesame Street shows. And then I went to Ripley's Aquarium, and I like going to movie theaters and shopping malls, and the YMCA. The YMCA, for those who don't know, I got to know a few people there, especially like some at the pool, which Virginia told me about. And whenever the same people come by, we started to know each other more. It was such an interesting experience. Okay, and well, I think I think I like all of them. Mostly like all of them. Okay. Why did you decide to stop going to an outdoor summer camp program in Southgate? That's the next question. Well, see, I went to Camp Vinkera. I left on July 1st, which was Canada Day, every year on July 1st. Well, and I was there for 5 or 6 days. So then when my mom came to see me on the Friday, she decided to bring me home so I could say goodbye to my sister, Ashley, who was going to camp. So I decided that my times are probably better to be spent at home, so that because I'm not very used to newer foods or sleeping around other people, but yeah, I just like being where I am, so it's more quiet and peaceful. Yeah, for some people it can be very hard to spend time away from home, spend time away from your family. Yeah, you don't even know if you're gonna like it or not, but I decided I like family time even better. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What are your dislikes? That's the next question. Well, my dislikes, I mentioned I don't like new foods. Well, I'm not very big on them, to be honest, because, I don't like teriyaki, which is I think it's Japanese or Chinese food. I don't like Chinese or Japanese food or Middle Eastern food, and I don't like Mexican, Indian, or Italian food. I'm not very interested to multicultural or around the world food. I also don't like Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer MGM pictures because of the lion, and it scares me. And I don't know how to say why I don't like it. It's just I don't. But one time when I got to go see Sherlock Gnomes, I got to step out because I don't like the logo, and the trailers I got scared. So those are some of my dislikes, and I don't like other things. Okay, what is your favorite song from your favorite children's shows? Excuse me. Well, there are so many from which to choose from. I grew up with a lot of children's shows. I grew up with a lot of them, and I think there's so many. There was Barney songs, Wiggles songs, and my favorite Barney song growing up would probably be Everyone is Special, which was, I probably liked it in the New York video, Barney Live in New York City. And I think I also liked, favorite Wiggles song from the Wiggles would have to be probably Ballerina Ballerina, which Simon, the Red Wiggle, sang. And I think I also liked Tabanaba, which from Wiggletown, the DVD, my mom heard Christine Anu, who was from the Torres Strait Islands in Australia. Tabanaba means let's go down to the reef and have a great time. It comes from the don't mind this. It comes from the eastern Torres Strait Islands, and it's best enjoyed sitting down and sung in the Miriam-Mir language. And Mom said she remembered that year when they first recorded the original Tabanaba song with the original Wiggles in 1999. I was born in that year. So, I mostly like Ballerina Ballerina. It's from the Wiggles. Okay, what is your favorite song from any other famous artists besides the children's shows? Well, a lot of them, but I can't even choose. Haley Steinfeld's Let Me Go, if you go to that. The Middle by Maren Morris with Zed. Stay from Alessia Cara. What About Us from Pink. The new song Better Together from Sherlock Gnomes, sung by Jessie Ware. And there's so many from which to choose. But I think the most favorite would have to be Let Me Go. Which I did for the closing of the new BSA Talent Show sequel DVD, which I was working on, as you can see. And that's something new we did. We did it back in June 2018 at the Bravo Academy, and it was a lot of fun. Okay. I'm going to get through the next question. How did you come up with writing a play for Bright Start Academy? Oh, that's very interesting, because, Well, well, when I was on vacation in Orlando, Florida, yeah, it's a great place. I thought the idea of writing a play while I was on vacation, and then I told Cindy in 2016, probably at the start, I told her I wanted to do a play for Bright Start, and she said that if I wanted to do a play, I would need a script. And I didn't sleep for 2 weeks, and I came to school with 30 odd pages of script, which Cindy said to me in one of my awards. In fact, here's what I made. This is what I did. This is what I did with Matthew, Aaron, Ridley, Victoria, Leo, and all the people at Bright Start. And it was so much fun to work with them. And I think the best part of doing the Peanuts play is if we wanted to be the Peanuts in the Peanuts play, we had to dress up like them. So I got a blue dress for Victoria, a pink dress for Ashley, a red shirt for Matthew, and Joshua got his own shirt. Everybody gets to pick out their own clothes. And one of the interesting things about Keisha's clothes as Peppermint Patty is that her skin color and her green shirt, which I think were actually quite similar to when I was watching a video called Barney in Outer Space. One of the girls in the video had the same skin tone, and she was wearing a green astronomer's club jacket. I don't know how to spell it. It's hard to say it. And a green spacesuit. It was so interesting. And the Today Show had the Peanuts skin, and one of the girls had the same skin tone, and she dressed like that. So I think doing Life with the Peanuts was so much fun. It's one of my favorite plays to do with Victoria. What is your favorite food? Well, so many favorite foods. Like, I don't have a favorite new food, but I still like to pick pizza, chicken fingers, hamburgers, and French fries as the best favorite food. I like them the best. And pickles and ketchup are the only thing I eat in the way of things you can put in hamburgers. And mushrooms, peppers, and pepperoni are about the only thing I eat in the way of things you can find in them. Well, tomatoes I don't like fresh tomatoes. Well, so I still mostly like pizza and some of the other stuff. It's great. The next question, do you like meeting your friends' siblings? Well, yes I do. In fact, a lot of them. I got to know Matthew's brothers, Nicholas and Daniel, Victoria's sister Gabriella, and Roman's brother Adam, and I think Joshua has a sister. Her name is Natasha Evangelista, and she went to Etobicoke School of the Arts, which Ashley used to go to. And it's so interesting because Joshua and I are at this school, and we're Offman and Evangelista, and Ashley and Natasha were Offman and Evangelista, and they were at the other school. It's very interesting. So I think the most favorites would be all of them. I like all of them. How many DVDs and VODs do you have? Well, it is a good question. Well, I have a lot of them, and I try to collect them all. Sometimes I think my parents got them for me and my siblings before we were even born. We had Annie from 1982 with Albert Finney, Bernadette Peters, Aileen Quinn, and Carol Burnett, who were actors. It's an old one, if you heard of that musical. And we also, and I had Wiggles videos and Barney videos. In fact, Virginia Saab, who's one of the staff at Bright Star Academy, she grew up with Barney videos, and she has a collection of them, and I happen to have a copy of them. She had Sing and Dance with Barney, Barney Live in New York City, Imagination Island. She had a lot of them. And, it's a good thing we both liked the same shows, and we remembered how it went. So I do have a lot.